There. He does seem a lot more grounded than husband number 3. How are things with you, Anna? For a moment I hesitate, and I have Mom's full attention. I'm fine. And have you met someone? Wow, how does she do that? The excitement in her voice is palpable. No, Mom, it's nothing. You'll be the first to know if I do. Anna, you really need to get out more, honey. You worry me. Mom, I'm fine. How's Bob? As ever, distraction is the best policy. Later that evening, I call Ray, my stepdad, Mom's husband number 2, the man I consider my father, and the man whose name I bear. It's a brief conversation. In fact, it's not so much a conversation as a one-sided series of grunts in response to my gentle coaxing. Ray is not a talker, but he's still alive. He's, next page, still watching soccer on TV and going bowling and fly fishing or making furniture when he's not. Ray is a skilled carpenter and the reason I know the difference between a hawk and a handsaw. All seems well with him. Friday night, Kate and I are debating what to do with our evening. We want some time out from our studies, from our work, and from student newspapers. When the doorbell rings. Standing on our doorstep is my good friend Jose, clutching a bottle of champagne. Jose, great to see you. I give him a quick hug. Come in. Jose is the first person I met when I arrived at WSU, looking at me lost and lonely as I did. We recognized a kindred spirit in each of us that day, and we've been friends ever since. Not only did we share a sense of humor, but we rediscovered that both Ray and Jose Sr. were in the same Army unit together. As a result, our fathers have become firm friends too. Jose is studying engineering as the first in his family to make it to college. He's pretty damn bright. Next page. But his real passion is photography. Jose has a great eye for a good picture. I have news. He grins, his dark eyes twinkling. Don't tell me you've managed not to get kicked out for another week, I tease, and he scowls playfully at me. The Portland Place Gallery is going to exhibit my photos next month. That's amazing! Congratulations! Delighted for him, I hug him again. Kate beams at him too. Way to go, Jose! I should put this in the paper. Nothing like last-minute editorial changes on a Friday evening, she grins. Let's celebrate. I want you to come to the opening. Jose looks intently at me. I flush. Both of you, of course, he adds, glancing nervously at Kate. Jose and I are good friends, but I know deep down inside he'd like to be more. He's cute and funny, but he's just not for me. He's more like the brother I never had. Catherine often teases me that I'm missing the need a boyfriend gene, but the truth is I just haven't met anyone whom I'm attracted to. Even though part of me longs for those trembling knees, heart in my mouth, butterflies in my belly, sleepless nights. Don't worry, soon enough. Sometimes I wonder if there's something wrong with me. Perhaps I've spent too long in the company of my I can't say it! Literary romantic heroes, and consequently my ideals and expectations are far too high. But in reality, nobody's ever made me feel like that. Until very recently, the unwelcome, still small voice of my subconscious whispers. No! I banish the thought immediately. I am not going there, not after that painful interview. Are you gay, Mr. Gray? I wince at the memory. I know I've dreamt about him most nights since then, but that's just to purge the awful experience from my system, surely. Now watch Jose open the bottle of champagne. He's tall, and in his jeans and t-shirt he's all shoulders and muscles, tan skin, dark hair, and burning dark eyes. Yes, Jose is pretty hot, but I think he's finally getting the message. We're just friends. The cork makes its loud pop, and Jose looks up and smiles. Next page. Saturday at the store is a nightmare. We are beside to do-it-yourselfers wanting to spruce up their homes. Mr. and Mrs. Clayton, John and Patrick, The two other part-timers and I are all rushed off our feet, but there's a lull around lunchtime and Mrs. Clayton asks me to check on some orders. While I'm sitting behind the counter at the till discreetly, yeah, eating my bagel, I'm engrossed in the task, checking catalog numbers against the items we need and the items we ordered, eyes flicking from the order book to the computer screen and back as I check the entries match. Then, for some reason, I glance up and find myself locked in the bold, gray gaze of Christian Grey, who's standing at the counter, staring at me intensely. Those gray eyes. Heart failure. Miss Steele, what a pleasant surprise. His gaze is unwavering and intense. Holy crap, what the hell is he doing here looking all tousled hair and outdoorsy in his cream and chunky knit sweater, jeans, and walking boots? I think my mouth has popped open and I can't locate my brain or my voice. Mr. Grey, I whisper, because that's all I can manage. There's a ghost of a smile on his lips and his eyes are alight with humor, as if he's enjoying some private joke. I was in the area, he says by way of explanation. I need to stock up on a few things. It is a pleasure to see you again, Miss Steele. His voice is warm and husky, like dark melted chocolate fudge caramel or something. I shake my head to gather my wits. My heart is pounding a frantic tattoo, and for some reason I'm blushing furiously under his steady scrutiny. I am utterly thrown by the sight of him standing before me. My memories of him did not do him justice. He's merely good looking, he's the epitome of male beauty, breathtaking, and he's here in Clayton's hardware store. Go figure. Finally, my cognitive functions are restored and reconnected with the rest of my body. Anna. My name's Anna, I mutter. What can I help you with, Mr. Grey? He smiles, and again it's like he's privy to some big secret. It is so disconcerting. Taking a deep breath, I put on my professional I've worked in this shop for years facade. I can do this. There are a few items I need. To start with, I'd like some cable ties, he murmurs, his gray eyes cool but